Corporate social responsibilities. On April 1, 2014, India becomes the first country to legally mandate corporate social responsibilities. The rule in Section 135 of Indian Companies Act make it mandatory of companies of certain turnover and profitable to spread 2% of their average net profit for the past 3 years on CRS. More than 1 year into the grand experiment and the result of mixed at best, we will get into the meat. CRS in India now. The law which stimulates the CRS activities should be undertaken only in the project or program mode. Provide detailed guidelines regarding what kind of activities are eligible across survey several categories. This includes hunger and poverty, education, health, gender equity, and women empowerment, skills training, environmental, social enterprises project, and promotions of regular and national supports. There are conflicting figures regarding the number of companies that falls within the purview of the laws, but 16,000 to 17,000 out of them 6 lakh registered firms in India is on foot quota range. Similarly, estimate of the amount fund to be spent annually varies widely from 10,000 to 20,000 crore rupees. Since the rule can into effort, implementation have been slow. As an result, spending estimate have been sized. Most companies doesn't expect them meeting their targets. The this declines the delay spending isn't entirely surprising. The organization legislation was spearheaded under the Congress government led by the Mohanlal when Modi pro-business BJP's parties handling over the year 2014 national elections. Many expect it would soften the delay the economy. This delays in spreading isn't entirely surprising. The original legislation was spearheaded under the Congress government led by the Mohanlal when Modi pro-business BJP party handling won the 2014 national election. Many expected it would soften or delay the law. That doesn't happen and now companies have to pay catch-ups. Is the law working as intended? According to the article on Devax, Venkatesh Kumar, director of the Tata Institutions of Social Science, is quoted as a saying there is a company who are doing expectationally good works. There are some who are catching up. These are some who have also not understood that the concept of CRS and probably are not doing in the way this should be done. Many large corporations are handling CRS through their foundations, while mid-sized companies are setting up internal terms to supervise projects carried out by the implementation partners. Regarding many companies have grabbed at the easiest solution for the requirement spends. Investing the government's priorities, such as building a toilet as a part of Modi's Clean India missions, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, adapting the local villages or pumping many money into the primary Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. There are all good cases, but are all the actions relieve advancing CRS in India? Are they building real values for the companies and the communities? Are they transforming corporate behaviors? Or they are just a stop to please the government? But the truth is, it will be take a few years to see whether the law is delivered. Given India's track record of enforcing legislation, However, I hope to be provoked wrong. That said, this falls the rubber will really hit the road when the companies who fall under the law are required to share a report on their activities and spendings. Those reports must include information about the company's CRS policies, the compositions of CRS communities, the amount of CRS expenditures, and the details on the project where it is spent. If the company does not spend the requirements or required amount, it must be publicly disclosed it and the reason why. The failure the report is published under the Act. Meanwhile, the NGOs land. The rules regarding the highlighted importance of implementing agencies and making it clear that the corporate are not required to conduct CRS programs by themselves. As a result, many NGOs are conducting research, building internal capabilities or capacities, hiring staffs, and crafting corporate enhancement strategies. Some of the largest are positioning themselves as an influencer and enablers. Many NGOs are getting listed on a database set of the government, NGO groups, and private players to connect companies with implementing in a partners. In particular, the Indian Institutions of Corporate Affairs is working and launching on a CRS implementation agencies hub that is providing database of implementation partners with informing the information about the geographical presence, area of work, and previous project executives. Present a database of agencies conduct baseline surveys, impact assessments, and social audit. Assist with relevant trainings and development, convene secretary events, and showcase success stories. India is currently home to 3.3 billion, that is 33 lakhs, registered NGOs, and about one third are estimated to be fully functional and ready to support implementations of laws. However, it looks like a small or marginal NGOs as are not likely to recap much rewards. They doesn't have the capacity, system governance, or transparency that companies requires. Similarly, the IICA will be challenged to monitor the performance of all implementing partners. In the end, there will be winner or loser. CRS in India, whether in the future. There is no question that India faces enormous development changes, and that is only by working together that government, civil societies, and corporations have any hope of address them. Thank you.